Alright, how's it going, guys? Hopefully better for y'all than it is for me. I'm running a bit behind because I didn't get anything done the last few days because I have been dealing with a toothache that has been kicking my ass. But we are going to finally get around to putting this Bumble Hive to use in making us a Bumbleary today. People in Discord have been talking about bumblebees again, and unfortunately, I can't really tell a whole lot about what they're doing because they're using the actual Bumble scanner thing where you can actually see what your bumblebees stats are. And well, as you can see, it's LV, not something I can make currently. And it also takes those crystal processors, which are a bit of a pain in the ass to get. So, not something I can do. But we can get to using it to get us some flowers and start stockpiling a bit of honeycomb. So we're just going to put this one right out here. We need to make sure we have a pretty good area around it because we want the flowers. And we're going to put those in there and let them go. Now, if you want to open it and take out the bees inside of it, you actually need a scoop in your hand when you do it, and a forestry scoop will work. Also, be careful, they will sting you if they're actually active. They haven't gotten active yet. But if you have this in your hand, you can pull them out. If you don't have this in your hand when you do it, if they're active, oh, see, I can't even do it now, and they're not active yet. But they will sting you. There is a Bumble suit, but that takes rubber. Haven't gotten there yet. But I want to get a bit more of the grass changed out around here. And other than using dark ash and white dye from bone meal or from bones, these flowers, along with the oxide daisies, which there's some over there. Right there's one. Oh, I got a whole bunch of them right here. So these right here will all give me light gray dye, and I can use that for the instead of ash. But I can also use the dark ash, which we're getting plenty of now that we're actually doing things. You guys settled down yet and started working? Yeah, that's still a princess. We haven't got a queen yet. We'll check back on it. They have random amounts of time that it takes them to do their breeding thing, which is kind of important to know if you're going to try to do crossbreeding, because you can only pull them out as a princess in that breeding period, because they automatically rebreed every time, unlike forestry. Forestry, you have to reset them to breed. These will automatically rebreed after that amount of time that they need to do their thing. And this is the other thing we're going to mess with, because this thing sucks down fuel like you wouldn't believe. So the other thing we're going to work on today is trying to get without burning anything up, a pipe in here to feed our coke coat and lignite coat in here. And for this one, I am going to run it right through the floor, and I will change out, I'll use the covers for it to hide it. Go. Alright, and I'll put a link up in the corner like I normally do for the video that I did trying to explain all the things about those Bumbles that I actually know, because I can't say it's everything about them. I can only say it's what I know about them. And you cannot automate them until you can actually start crossbreeding them, which means you have to get one hive bee of 2 different sets up to the final stage. I know he took a lot of this out of here. Let's see. Yeah, I think he took all of it out of here. You used to be able to look them up, and he took a lot of it out of there to save on lag or any eye stuff, or to make it harder to guess. Hell, I don't know what his reason was, but he took it out of there. But like the wild bee, really? That still isn't far enough away? Son of a bitch. Oh, there's another tank down. This time it wasn't just one block of it. Well, you know what that means. That means it is time to get everything shut down. Now, my question is, was it the tank that burned, or was it the pipe that burned and went to the tank? Because I did leave that wooden pipe there. But if I remember correctly, I didn't have wooden pipe. I don't know. Well, now I have more to fix in the live stream, which we should be doing tomorrow morning. We're also going to get the shredder up and running. And we got 3 marble plates off to make some more. Let me get... Yeah, that was supposed to go in my hand. Thank you. Alright, so we need to set both of those to output into there. And then I can start covering these, and I'll cover the rest. I'll get those made up and cover them probably tomorrow in the live stream. I do still have to work out how I'm getting that pipe over to this one, but we have plenty right now crushed, so I'm not real worried about it. The main one I'm worried about is this one, because it takes butt tons of fuel. I may even have to change that one over to a different kind of fuel. Not quite sure, because I did go ahead and make a second coke oven here. which is piped over to our creosote tank, which is completely full. And I've been running raw lignite just so I could get some fuel done, which is not enough. But I also need to this. We get this set here, and we need to set this to 9. There we go. And the reason why we're setting that to 9 is because coming out of our centrifuge, everything comes out as tinies. So we have all of this that can get thrown in and turned into coke, but it won't process as a tiny. It has to be 9 of them. So let me grab a chest here. 7 of those, and well, no, my inventory's full. I just have to grab 8 of these. Go. Go away. You two. And wherever your friend is, it's got the sword. He can go away as well. Alright, there we go. So now all of those can get put into here, and it'll put it in a divisible of 9, which means they can run. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you went, buddy. Here. Ow. You got thorns on part of your armor, you dick. Alright, so I also need to get another one of those made. Hopper, that is. Put underneath it. Go ahead and get that done. Which means I also need another chest, and this time I can do it this way, so I get rid of those. Nope. There we go. Like so. Alright, and this is actually underneath our little walkway here. So let's see. Where's my regular shovel at? Alright, so there's a pipe. So now we can just do this. Which actually, yeah, we do have that right there. You know what though? What we can do? Oh no, never mind. That's not going to save anything. I was going to say we could move it over to the other, but that's not really going to save anything. But we can. That right there. It only has to be on the bottom. Now that should work perfectly. And that'll automate the output. So for right now, we have one of them for regular and one of them for what comes out of the centrifuge. And we will change them both to being what comes out of the centrifuge once we are good to go there. I think what I'm going to do for a backup type thing is make me another dryer and hook it up to the creosote. That way I have a way of getting rid of creosote when I have way too much of it. Although I do need to start cooking up a lot of things, so I'll probably be getting rid of most of that creosote here pretty soon. But, oh, and I also noticed that this box is really getting full quick. So we are definitely going to, in the live stream tomorrow, make another one of these setups here. And we're going to run this one on steel as well. Again, going to take a lot of fuel. I may even have to make a couple more coke ovens. But we'll see how that works. It'd be really nice if I could find some natural gas. If I could find some natural gas, it would take care of this problem. But I have not been lucky enough to find that yet. Let's go check on our bumblebees and see if they have done their thing. Yes, they have. We now have a wild bumblebee queen. And she has bred twice. We have 2 dead ones. And it's supposed to be 6 for the honeycomb, so I'm not quite sure. That's actually a pretty decent amount. Not quite sure why we don't have any out there yet. And for anybody that doesn't know, you cannot automate out of those, except for, I think, the dead bumblebees. You can't get the honeycomb at least until you crossbreed them. So I will have to go out there and manually remove them for now. That is your video for today. Didn't get a whole lot done, but I had to get a few things done before we stream tomorrow, and well, I thought I was already going to be busy for tomorrow. I'm seriously thinking about just making this an in-bar tank at this point, because, well, I've had it burn up twice now. Kind of tired of remaking it. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. See you guys then. Have a good one.